Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. They're going to run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll pitch it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Falcons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Falcons are in the red zone now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he runs it into the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Cook.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pitches to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. A lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small game, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Trucks through the defender. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counterplay. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The big fullback's got it here. The Falcons are on the move here.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. Then it just slips through for a first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. An out carry here for the fullback. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do.
The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Inside the 35-yard line. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Falcons are in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Jackrabbit.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
3:25.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got it.
And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the shows what a cannon he has. One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Falcons will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it on a counter. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Falcons will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Falcons moving quickly down the field here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. New set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the option play here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Send the back in motion. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Falcons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.